Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am testing out new products by Urban Decay. I've been a massive fan of Urban Decay for many years now. I probably test out every single product that they have, and they have just released a new foundation, concealer and lip products. Now I was a massive fan of their first foundation, the Naked Skin foundation. I loved this one. It was very light on the skin and it lasted for hours. So I brought many bottles of this foundation. And then another foundation that I've tried was the All Nighter foundation. This one was more of a heavy foundation, so it's more coverage, but it was very much heavier. So I didn't like it as much because it did sometimes make me look dry. I used to add oil with it to make it more like a dewy foundation. But it was nice, the coverage was there, and it did last for a very long time. And then I've also tried out the Naked Skin concealer. This is my favourite high-end concealer. Obviously I've got my favourite drugstore, but this is my favourite high-end by far. It doesn't make my under eyes crease or look drying at all, so this is a really good concealer. And I have tried many lip products from Urban Decay. Some have been my absolute favourites and my everyday go-to lip products, so I'm excited to try these out and hopefully have some new favourites. So I'm going to start up with foundation first, and this is the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. Now the shade match for this foundation is a little bit different than what they've done before with the others. You now have letters and numbers, whereas before you only had numbers to kind of like get your shade. So it was a little bit difficult for me to get it online because I didn't know what kind of number I was, whereas if it was just the same as the numbers from the other foundations, I would have known straight away what colour to go for. I went for the shade 11NN, and it is ultra fair with neutral undertones and neutral master tones. Now let me just tell you a little bit about what a master tone is. So the master tone comes under if you have a cool, neutral or warm complexion. I think that's what it's saying here. And then the undertone is if you have a pink, green, blue, neutral, yellow, orange or red undertone in your skin. So the foundation I got is for fair skin with a neutral master tone and a neutral undertone. So hopefully it'll be right for my skin tone. I haven't swatched it, I haven't looked at it yet. So I'm hoping I picked out the right one. Obviously if I went into a store and got tested that way, then I'll probably get the correct colour. But obviously I did it online where I haven't tested the foundation to see if it colour matches me. Now this has 30 millilitres of product in, the same as the other foundations. So it just says a flexible, breathable, real skin matte finish. Medium buildable coverage. So it's a medium coverage foundation, but it is buildable. So hopefully it would go into full coverage. Does not transfer, minimises the appearance of pores, which is always good. Stay true colour, waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. I will have a link to their website in the description box, as well as how much this product was. At the moment I can't remember off the top of my head how much it was, so it will be in the description box, and also a link to Urban Decay's website. Now let's get into the actual product. Now I've said everything that I want to say about it. I can't wait to see what the packaging looks like. Obviously I've seen what the bottle looks like as I brought it and I saw it online, but I haven't seen it in person yet, so I'm really excited. It literally come just today and I've been dying to film it. So let's look at it. Wow, that bottle is definitely unique. I have got nothing like this in my collection. So you got a reflecting a bronzy gold cap on top. I do like that. You can see fingerprints though when you touch it. And then this is really cool. You've got like a cutout in the actual bottle, and then it's just got the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear in the middle there. It is plastic and lightweight, nice feel to it, and it just says on the bottom 11NN and it's 30 millilitres. So that is basically the packaging. I love the packaging. And then here's the pump for the foundation. It's a little bit smaller than the Naked Skin foundation, and obviously it's gold, which I love the colour. So I'm going to put a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand to see what the shade is like. So here's the foundation. It is liquidy, but it's not too liquidy. The colour does look good. That is a lot of foundation, so a little is going to go a long way. So I've already primed my face today with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. This was my first ever high-end primer. I absolutely love it. So I had to use it today, obviously, because I am using a Urban Decay foundation. So that's what I used. So I'll be applying the foundation today with a beauty blender. I might switch over to a brush. Sorry, Amber is right behind the camera making faces at me. So I might switch over to a brush if I don't think the sponge is working. So I do feel like I want to compare it to the Naked Skin foundation. So I feel like I want to do half and half. So one half the Naked Skin and one half the Stay Naked foundation on each half of my face, if that makes sense. Just to see how different or the same the formulas are. So I think that's what I'm going to do, half and half of two foundations. So the first foundation I think I'm going to use is the Naked Skin foundation. Now this is the first foundation. So I think I've only got a little bit left in there, hopefully enough to do one side of my face. So when I'm applying the foundation to my face, I will have my fan on as it is ridiculously hot in here. And I can't open the window as we have fields in the back of our house and they're farming the fields at the moment. So a lot of noise is coming from the machines. So I will have the fan on because it is so hot, and I've got Amber in here and she's boiling as well. So the fan will be on, so there might be a little bit of noise, but hopefully not too much. But I'm going to apply this foundation on this side of my face first. So what I do is dot it around. So let me just buff this in and then we'll compare it to the new foundation, Stay Naked. So that is one layer of the Naked Skin foundation. It is a very light coverage foundation. Obviously you can build it up. I have got the fan on still because it is still hot. But this is how I used to wear this foundation. Just a light foundation where it just covered up all the redness and just gave me a nice canvas. Okay, so now on to the other side of my face using the Stay Naked foundation. Now I'm just going to dot it around my face. Maybe I did get too of a light colour, but it looks pretty good. You never know, it might oxidise. Right, let's start blending that in. So that's both the foundations done. Obviously on this side you can tell it's a little bit lighter than my other foundation, but once I add bronzer I think it will look okay. So the Stay Naked foundation has a little bit more coverage than the Naked Skin foundation. I can't see any patchiness or any dry areas yet. Both of the finishes I am happy with and I would wear both of these foundations. I think it looks nice. I do like them. But you can definitely tell it's a different colour on this side of the face than this side. So now on to concealer, and they have released a Stay Naked Correcting Concealer up to 24-hour wear. And this has 10.2 grams of product in, and I have it in the shade 10NN, so it's going to be a little bit lighter than the foundation, and it's an ultra fair neutral again. So the claims on this product are that it's a buildable, full coverage, flexible, breathable, does not transfer, real skin matte finish, corrects the look of imperfections, it's waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. So let's have a look at the concealer. So it's the same packaging as the foundation. It doesn't have the cutout that the foundation does, but it is stunning packaging anyway. Let me just do a swatch. So that is the swatch for the 10NN. It does look like it is full coverage. So again, I'm going to compare it with the Naked Skin concealer on one side and then this on the other side. So it's definitely going to be a comparison video against two of the foundations and concealers. So first I'm going to apply the Naked Skin concealer. So there's the Naked Skin Concealer. I love this concealer. It's always been a favourite of mine. I love it. So now on to the Stay Naked Concealer. And there are both of the concealers. I love them. I can't tell them apart at all. This one has more of a thicker formula, more like a thicker consistency. Then the Naked Skin is more of a lighter concealer. So there is that kind of difference, but they are both amazing and they look stunning on the skin. I would definitely keep buying the Naked Skin because it does still look amazing and it's more of a lightweight one. So when I want to have more of a natural look, I would use this one, and this is more of like a full glam, you know, special occasion full concealer. But looking at it now, I can't tell the difference between the sides. I can't tell that there's a different foundation, a different concealer on one side. It looks absolutely amazing. I do love the foundation and concealer. So now I'm going to finish off my base makeup, so powder, bronzer and a little bit of highlighter, and then we'll be diving into the Vice Lip Chemistry lip products. So I'll be right back. So now that my base makeup is done, and can I just say that my foundation is just looking incredible. Even though they're two different foundations, they do look the same when you can't tell. So maybe this side has oxidized a little bit. I'm not too sure, I couldn't really see it, but they don't look different at all. So maybe it has oxidized just a little bit. So, and now on to the Vice Lip Chemistry lip products. I did buy two of them. I think there's around 6 shades. I'm not too sure. I'll have it here somewhere if I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. I got the shades 21 and Pink Slip. So I got a pink shade and then like a berry red shade. Two opposite colours, but these are the ones that stood out to me. So these have each 3.5 millilitres of product in, and the claims for these Vice Lip Chemistries is that your lips but better. Custom colour changes based on your undertone. So these Vice Lip Chemistry change with your pH balance, I'm pretty sure. High gloss finish, does not transfer, lasting, lips feel plumped with moisture, a vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or by-products. Worth the wait, the shade is fully developed after just a few minutes. Right, so first I'm going to try a Pink Slip on. I'm really excited to see if it does change colour with the pH balance. That would be amazing. So here is the packaging for the Vice Lip Chemistries. Now, I have not seen anything like this before. This is just stunning. So it has Vice all around, you can see, and then see the colour of the product there. It is stunning. I'm loving the bronzy goldy packaging. Super stunning. And then there's the lip wand. So it is quite a long and thin wand. And let me just do a swatch. And there's a swatch. You can just see the tinge of the pink. Obviously it says it changes with your pH balance, so I'm really excited to see what kind of colour this goes into. So I will be testing this one out first. Okay, let's try this out. It kind of has a strong smell of like sanitizer. So that is Pink Slip. I'm going to leave that for a few minutes to see what the colour changes into. But it's like a pink gloss at the moment. Really hydrating and moisturising. So let's leave it for a few minutes. Okay, so I've waited a couple minutes to see what the colour would turn out like. And I think this is what the colour will look like on me. It's a very subtle pink shade. Really, really pretty. Goes well with this makeup look. I do like it. It's nice and subtle. I do like a subtle look sometimes where I can just put it on for work. So I am loving the shade Pink Slip. So now on to the last product that I have, and again it's a Vice Lip Chemistry, and this is in the shade 21. It's more of a berry red shade than the pink slip. Let me just do a swatch. So there's a swatch for 21. Obviously it's going to be a darker colour than the pink slip. So let me just take the pink slip off and then we'll apply a 21. Right, let me apply a 21. Okay, so here's 21. It is definitely more of a bolder colour than the pink slip. Pink slip only had a tinge of pink. It was very see-through and not as bold and pigmented as this. So I'm not actually sure if it's going to change with my pH balance. It wouldn't go any lighter than this. I didn't put too much on, literally one swipe and it was this colour. So I know I didn't put too much on. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes to see if it changes. I don't really have high hopes. I think this is the colour. But let's wait a few minutes to see what it does. Okay, so I've waited a couple more minutes for this 21 shade to develop, how it says it's going to colour change. I think it has got a little bit darker, but this colour I think is absolutely stunning. I love it. It's got a really nice shine and gloss to it, which is nice because I do have fully matte ones, but I don't have like a gloss like this. So it is really nice. It feels so good on the lips. Really nice on the lips that I might actually go back and buy some more. I know there's another shade like this. I think it's more of a darker berry toned, and there's lighter ones. There's a couple nude ones on there as well. So I might go back and buy some more. It does feel amazing on the lips. I do like both of these. I don't think I can pick one because I know where I would wear both of these shades to. Obviously when I want to have a full glam look, I can use this, and when I want to do a subtle and neutral, like every day when it's so boiling out that I just want to put a bit of lippy and mascara and brows on, then I would go for the pink slip because it just gives your lips a nice pink flush colour. So I'm loving every single piece of this collection. The foundation, amazing. The concealer, amazing. No creasing at all. And then the Vice Lip Chemistry tints, what can I say? They look amazing on the lips. I would definitely recommend every single item that I've tried out. With the foundations, it's a little bit harder to find your shade because it is numbers and letters now, whereas before it was just obviously numbers and a lot easier. So I would recommend going into a store and trying to get your shade matched to you. But if you have confidence that you know what your shade is, then obviously order online. But I will have their website in the description box as well. So if you guys want to go over and have a little look yourselves, then I will obviously link it in the description box. But I am definitely happy with the end result. I think it looks amazing. My skin looks really healthy and glowing and a very bronze goddess at the moment. Obviously because of the bronzer, but it does look amazing. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, ding ding. Also come and follow me on my Instagram. Instagram is somewhere down here and it's also linked in the description box for you guys to go and check that out. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys.